the Rockets in the playoffs last year. They know what he can do there. So it's really just about everybody else stepping around them and then being a bit smaller with the second unit. So it's something they're going to have to keep working on because you can't replace those guys.
Well, the first possession, Mike Trudell of the Joneses play a little defense, rim protect, and be available for a lob at this end.
You know, to a large degree, that's what centers do these days. They don't do anything other than set screens, roll to the rim, and block shots. So let's see.
Dakota and Nick Nurse was an assistant.
First possession, or not first possession, but first foul of the game goes to
consecutive games with a block. He leads right now over 3 a game.
Because a lot of his come as a secondary defender, so you have to be aware of him at all times.
And you mentioned that this team leads in steals, Indiana. T.J. McConnell individually is #1. LeBron been very active already. The little hook shot is good for LBJ.
I said it. With his size, usually against the opposition, he can get it anytime he wants.
Other end laid up and laid in, and that's Malcolm. Flush it.
That's the way you attack shot blockers, though.
But again, a fresh 10-day to him, and there's the southpaw. And you talked about guarding a southpaw like Sabonis. Yeah. Of course, the Lakers losing 2 in a row and 6 out of 8, but injuries playing a huge part. Anthony Davis, it's his birthday yesterday. We'll wish him a belated one. McDermott went to Creighton where his father was the coach. Brogdon leans in and knocks down a 3. Malcolm Brogdon.
I was talking about Brogdon earlier. I mean, he just doesn't do anything real flashy, but man, he's solid all the way around.
Yeah, career high scoring average. Had his career low, not career low, season low in their last game before the break, which was a loss to Denver. He had 10 points in that one.
Dennis Schroeder does a real good job of getting his shoulder, his left shoulder especially, past the defender's left leg. Once he does that, if he can kill that lead leg, man, he gets to the paint consistently.
Well, Alex comes in. You might recall he missed the last game right before the break with neck spasms. He had been out, COVID protocol also. He was nicked up a little bit in that first half. Obviously a solid defender and was really knocking down threes at the beginning of the year. So was this guy, KCP. Knocked it. It's going to be taken by the Pacers. Lead ahead for Brogdon. Again, he's ahead. He challenges Jones and scores.
Nice job of getting his body on Jones, the shot blocker, and taking that away.
Yeah, sorry, Stu. Catch shoot by Contavious Caldwell-Pope. So he's 1 for 3 to start the night and 0 for 1 from downtown. McDermott goes hard to the basket.
Pacers have really increased the tempo quite a bit here. They were looking to really push it.
So the Lakers on a field goal drought right now as we're halfway through the quarter, and it ends right there. And Markieff had a real nice string of games before the Kuz checks in.
Yeah, but both LeBron and Schroeder out of the game at this point, so that puts all the ball handling and playmaking skills on the shoulders of Caruso.
Alex Caruso, who is guarding Brogdon right now. You've also got Montrezl Harrell into the game. What a great first half for Trez. Brogdon, he hit a 3 from there a moment ago, and he knocks down another one.
Brogdon off to it.
Then you would
That's
think.
because everybody's so concerned about the three-point line, and the court hasn't gotten any bigger. The lines are still the same. You got to know where you are.
Coach Bjorkgren and the Pacers start the second half with 6 out of 7 games on the road. But again, they played well away from home. A little shake and bake by Caruso. 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Lakers have been held to 10 points. And that one is blocked, but a foul. And AC, the Caruso, should be shooting.
He will be shooting, but you know, the Pacers are applying so much defensive pressure on the ball. At this level, you've got to be able to take your man off the dribble and get into the paint and create opportunities from the free throw line or shots for your teammate. You cannot allow them to play that kind of aggressive defense all night long.
They're middle of the pack, both offensively and defensively, ranked 18th on offense, 13th on defense. And again, the Lakers still #1 in defensive efficiency. And let's step onto the court with the Oculus front row view. Still no fans here at Staples Center, but hopefully here in the second half of the season. No plans at all have been made, but that's just a hope of all of us. Everything will be safe enough to at least bring some fans back in to the arena.
2 free throws by Caruso. So Lakers finally get some points. They've been stuck on 10 for a while.
And Brogdon, the quick move. And you mentioned it, Stu. What a start for him. And with 3.5 to play, it's a 6-point Pacer lead first quarter.
It just goes to show you what you can get accomplished, and you don't have to be a high fly act. If you're fundamentally sound, which he is, the game becomes kind of easy for you.
Schroeder, good dish to Montrez, counted and one. Montrez Harrell on the feed. Interior, not a lot of room from Dennis Schroeder.
And that's important for Dennis to find the man the shot blocker, Miles Turner, who's always going to be looking to block shots when you come in here. So find his man, is which Schroeder does, and a 3-point opportunity for Montrez. Very nice play by Dennis Schroeder.
See Goga Batadze into the game from Georgia, not the state, but the Republic of Georgia, and he wears number 88 along with Markieff, the only 2 in the NBA that wear that number. And here is Trez. He tied a season-high 26 in the Lakers' last game on March the 3rd. He also had that total February 22nd against Washington. That's knocked by Kuzma out of bounds, and the Pacers will have it.
You know, nobody in the game, either team has more than 3 points except one player.
Brogdon.
Brogdon's got 12.
Again, you look at this Indiana team, you mentioned it, they steal the ball, quite obviously. That's what you have to watch out for. They're good on defense blocking, but they don't rebound it well, and they give up a lot of second chance points. Now they attack the basket, stop on a dime. Brogdon quickly, right side Sumner. Right back to Brogdon, he's the man.